There's a dog. The Italian in me just did not like that. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you can call me Jen. I am a musical theatre performer and a voice teacher. And today, you have jumped onto day one of another home free week. Yes, I have already focused on home free for a week, but there is so much great content out there that home free has been providing us, people, the world, for many years, so there's lots to get through. If you are a little bit confused as to what I mean by a home free week, or just what I mean by my weeks, because even that doesn't make any sense really. What I will be doing for the next 4 days, yes, 4 days, not 7, because we have to not overwork ourselves. I will be focusing on different home free songs, pretty much like I do for my normal reactions and analysis, but I will just be focusing on home free for the next few uploads. Now, I have picked 2 already, which you will see, and obviously you can see from the title today. I will finally be reacting and analysing Cover Me Up, which features adamchance as the lead vocals. That's all I know, but it has been heavily requested for a long time, so I need to do it. But I have chosen tomorrow's reaction and analysis video, but my Wednesday and Thursday I left it up to my lovely Patreons, which there was a poll up there. So next time, or whenever I'm doing another week like this, get involved over on Patreon so you can get your vote heard. But yes, this will be like every other reaction and analysis video over on my channel. I will be stopping and talking about the vocals. I am so excited to just be immersed by home free this week, so I hope you're all ready for the ride. There are lots of fun things coming, I'm sure. But before we get on to the main part of the video, please make sure you've hit that subscribe button and the bell button to be notified anytime I post. And as always, I have left the link in the description below, so do go and check that out before or after. But anyway, let's get to it. Me and my badge are ready.
Heart on the run, keeps a hand on the gun. You can't trust anyone. But I was so sure what I needed was more, and tried to shoot out the sun.
Oh, I love me some cup of tea or hot chocolate or coffee. That looked so pretty. So this was obviously filmed, I need to sneeze, I'm okay. This was obviously filmed during COVID, fitting. So I'm guessing that's why it was kind of obviously easier to have I've seen like a few of their COVID, lockdown sort of videos, which they obviously were in separate locations. But yeah, really, really lovely. We instantly get a like an H aspirate onset onto a nice creating this breathy sort of vibe, but nice forward resonant feel, really lovely. And I love the like the pattern that's going on in that in the harmony background. Lovely long string like feel to it. And yeah, adamchance with his beautiful vocals as well, starting quite lifted. We're losing, as the phrasing goes on, we're losing a little bit of the bass kind of frequencies, and he's just like lightly there. There's such a warmth to his voice, and it always surprises me. I think it's because we don't hear him often, which is why I obviously was suggested that I come here and listen to this. So I'm intrigued to hear what like a full song with Adam as our lead will be.
The sun,
quite short.
And days when we raged, we flew off the page, such damage was done.
Do you know what? I don't think I've ever seen this mouth position from adamchance. Nice and open. So if you've watched my previous home free reactions, and occasionally when I do mention the mouth position of adamchance, sometimes he's on our bass line, right? If Tim is singing the main vocals, either it's double tracked or adamchance will hop onto the bass line, which is lovely. I love that they have the ability to do that. It's so nice. And because when he's down there, maybe he doesn't need to create, or he creates enough of a sound and can be covered with a small space. And also the smaller and more pouty the space is, the more darker the sound. Whereas here, days, I think it's on days, da, on that F. So it's the beginning part of his first passage. You can hear this kind of slight moan, like light feel, kind of lifted feel. He's blending things together now. He's not just lifting up with his thick folds. He's still remaining still holding on to a thick fold connection, but he's kind of losing that heaviness and kind of going a little bit into a mix, beautiful blend. But notice that lovely space as he drops that jaw, which is really nice.
When we raged, we flew off the page, such damage was done.
And the ends are quite abruptly off.
But I made it through, 'cause somebody knew I was meant for someone.
And then wait, yeah.
So girl, leave your boots by the bed, we ain't leaving this room.
There's a dog. I wouldn't leave if there was a dog too. Girl. So again, up on that F. Girl. Could we see his mouth position? But I love that we're hearing like the range already, that we're hearing such beautiful connection up there as well. Because a lovely clear voice, which means his vocal fold closure is great. He's getting great vocal fold closure.
So girl, leave your boots by the bed, we ain't leaving this room.
A little bit of a breath there. Nice.
Till someone needs medical help or the magnolias bloom.
Someone needs medical help. I love that we've got Rob there with the harmony line as well. Yeah, and again, these kind of legato lines on the... is it on an M?
Or the magnolia.
No. Oh, we get a lovely kick from Adam Rupp there. But no, we're open up to an ooh now, so still maintaining quite small. And also I've noticed on Adam Chance's words and vowels, when he sings like boots, new, it's very ooh. No, that's where he can sticks to this closed. And again, there's nothing wrong with being closed. If we're feeling tension or feeling like, especially as we go high, we might need to drop that bit. Because what happens as we ooh, keep it ooh, we feel like we have to reach for it and the larynx might want to lift. And if we don't want to keep going to that, or we end up feeling tired, we need to obviously then just analyze how to fix that, how to make it feel a bit better for us. But he's opening when he needs to open. Girl, really lovely and open. Boots, I think that's when he had it a bit closed, and here as well on this line. Lovely.
Needs medical help or the magnolias bloom.
I love that slide. Oh,
It's cold in the
yeah, so I love the kind of glissando slides that we're getting in our BVs, and I love that there's a line that continues as a few of them take a breath off and then come back on for the next phrase.
It's cold in this house and I ain't going out to chop wood. So cover me up
Love dogs.
and know you're enough to use me for good. But you
Oh, that's quite sad. I love, we get a little bit more of a dum from Tim down in the bass. So we're getting a little bit of that creeping in now.
and know you're enough to use me for good.
Or maybe it's Adam Rupp with that extra emphasis.
Put your faith to the test when I tore off your dress in Richmond on high. But I sobered up and I swore off that stuff forever this time.
I mean, beautiful on that line about, alcohol. We get very breath-led and kind of quieter towards the end. So just throwing a little bit more vulnerability in there, and that softening up. Really, really nice.
Forever this time.
Yeah.
And you'll ever sing, I thought it'd be me who helped him get home.
I'm loving this space.
But home was a dream, one I'd never seen until you came along. So girl, hey.
How's he getting that one?
So girl, hang your dress up to dry. We
Is that Austin in there?
leaving
Yep.
this room.
So more harmonies, more layers.
Till Percy Priest breaks open wide and the river runs through.
Yeah, so we're getting an addition of Austin's voice there. I'm really loving the placement of Adam Chance's da-da-da. He's getting a little bit more of a thicker fold connection in here now. Still beautifully blending because da-da-da-da. We're repeating the F at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times up there on a note. 1, 2, 3, 4, da-da. Then we come down, I think. But he is maintaining that, so he's very much supported. It feels like it's in such a comfortable, easy place for him, and yet he can still have such depth to his voice down there in the lower part of his range. So it's really lovely. He's getting a lovely clarity in there. It's really nice. And again, I just love this space.
Till Percy Priest breaks open wide and the river runs through. And carries this house on the stones like a piece of driftwood. So cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good.
Every time.
So girlie,
we get a nice walk down passage from Tim there. Yeah, I'm loving, it's kind of like, so we get legato ooze in the background, and with Adam Rupp's, which is again very breath led. It's just quite I want to say the word mystifying. It's very moving.
you're enough to use me for good. So girl, leave your boots by the bed. We ain't leaving this room.
The Italian in me just did not like that. I'm so sorry. Do not mess with the spaghetti.
We ain't leaving this room. So someone needs medical help or the magnolias bloom. It's cold in this house and I ain't going out to chop wood. So cover me up.
I'm so intrigued with the story that I'm just focusing on the story as well. I mean, I'm not the only one, right? Does anyone... You don't snap the pasta to cook it. Please. If you're doing that, don't. Respect the pasta. Respect the spaghetti. As we're travelling up in that ooh up here, it's completely different quality. It's just really, really head voice dominant. So vocal folds are thin. They are stretched out to reach that. And yeah, there's nothing like no added twang in there. Maybe just a bit of... not even too much resistance. It's quite breath led as well, which is just really, really lovely. And it's just a different, we're letting Adam Chance shine here, obviously, but it's backing vocals. It's just lovely and just floating.
Went out to chop wood. So cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good. So cover me up and know you're enough.
Cover me. Right up again on the F, and then lovely da-da-da-da-da riff up on up. Really beautiful, maintaining again full vocal fold closure. It just seems so light and free. There's no heaviness and it's just beautiful.
So cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good.
Congrats. Oh, that was so beautiful. Oh, in their PJs.
I was gonna do this in Europe, but You know, that obviously got cancelled, so.
This is so cute. I feel like I'm just watching their life. I mean, I knew that he was married, but I didn't realise it was them. That was so cute. That was so... I loved that the backing vocalists weren't too overpowering as well. It was just kind of really lovely accompanying adamchance, and, you know, it's so beautiful that it fits, you know, they're respectful of, no, you have this one, you sing it. It's way more important, way more moving if you have the whole song. You know, like when Austin Brown sang, "When a Man Loves a Woman," which I listen to all the time now. I'm like, when a man, yeah, all that jazz. If you're like, Amber Lee wasn't behind the camera. It's just, I love those little things because it means every time you watch it, you're just like, oh, love. It's so cute. But yeah, this as well. This is just beautiful, simple, and it was so nice, like I kept saying throughout the whole video, to hear adamchance hit, not that you need to hit big notes just to be like, oh my god, impressive, he can sing. Like, as we returned right back to the end of the, you know, we had a little bit of that lower kind of frequency come back in, that resonance there that we do know with chance, and it's just, yeah, really beautiful. Well, day one has been completed. Day one of Home Free. Can we get a whoop whoop? don't we don't need that unless you want to. Go on. That was beautiful, as I just mentioned as well. Then I'm so happy that we finally got to Cover Me Up, because it's been suggested quite a few times, so I do apologize it's taken me so long, but we've done it, and I'm so excited to look and break down and react to more this week. Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell button to be notified when I post the rest of the Home Free videos this week, so you don't miss one. And don't forget to comment and hit that like button as well. All of this really does help with the reach and growth and analytical sides of YouTube, so please, the support means a lot. That is all for today. I will see you tomorrow for another Home Free reaction and analysis video. Bye!